planner friends, thanks for joining me again for another video. This one is, as I promised you in my last video, a view of my one little word journal setup and also, well, a little something else. So let's get started with the one little word journal. I also mentioned in my last video, and have a look if you haven't, that was a run through of my setup for January in my Louis Vuitton agenda. But I mentioned in the last video that I had planned to do one little word last year and then I never got to. So I already had a lot of supplies, including this binder, which I just decorated using some of the elements from the December Planner Society kit. And that's another reason that I wanted to show you my setup, because I used a lot of the same elements that you saw in the last video in this planner setup. I used a lot of the washi and also some of the puffy stickers that came in the kit as well. If we back this up just a bit, we can have a look at the journal when it's fully open. This is the first time I've ever participated in one little word for the year, and I think it's a great concept. My word last year was joy, and it was much needed for me to look for joy throughout the year. There were so many crazy things that happened that may not be considered joyful, but when you look for joy, you find it. So this year, after all of those obstacles are behind me, I wanted to have an empowering word, and consequently that is my word, empower. So I want to empower myself by my thoughts, by my actions, by my activities and experiences. We just don't know what could happen in the next minute or the next day or the next month or year, and therefore we need to really take advantage of the time that we have. So empowering yourself is just essential. I took a few hints from Ali Edwards, who's the originator of this whole one little word experience, and took the item that came in the kit, which is this wood cutouts, make it visible. I took it and put it in this exact same spot that she put hers in, but I just put my word over it, and I painted it black, the wood piece, and with a little bit of the backing paper that came in the kit, that is the Planner Society kit, and washi tape. I just made it my own. These embellishments are cork, and I painted them, and some of them, and really enjoy just placing them in various places. Very easy to do, but I originally had stuck this piece on, in fact all of these pieces, onto the plain white background of this cardboard ring binder. I decided when I looked at it that I wanted to make a little change, so I was painting it with a paint pen, and some of the black paint splashed onto the white background, so I tried to add a few elements onto it with the black pen just to make it look more like that was planned and not an error, and it just looked terrible. So I had to rip everything off and start over, and that's how this paper ended up here. Then when we flipped to the back cover, since I had covered the front cover, I decided, well, I might as well cover the back. So I put some pink paper down, also from the December kit, and laminated one of the packages and cut it in this half circle-ish kind of a cut, and so that it could be a pocket, and just washi tape stuck on one of the pockets from the last kit, or I think it was the last kit, yes, as well. And there you go. I have this little space to put things that I want to add into my journal as time goes by. Moving on with my setup, here's my opening dashboard. I used some dot cellophane that I had in my own stash and attached this journaling card that I purchased from Ali Edwards to it and slid it inside of the pocket. Pockets come with the binder when you purchase the binder from Ali Edwards for your one little word experience. I used one of these full-size pockets. I added on a cork star and a felt heart. This is from my own stash. On the other side of the cellophane, it's not black, it's silver, which is just perfect because that's kind of what's going on in my binder this year. And I got this quote from Allie Edwards in an email. She sends us an email every Monday, and I look forward to that because one Monday we got this quote and I love it, so I keep it here at the beginning. Another thing I enjoy are these month labels. So you can stick them anywhere, but I've chosen to put mine here at the beginning. I like that you can see through it. I can see the number 1 that I have on the next page through the word January, which is what I love. These 2 items I got from the Allie Edwards store. And so combining elements from both kits, I came up with this next divider page. This includes the cellophane number 1. This puffy it's kind of rubbery. So it's a rubberized label. Intentions, which is exactly what the January prompt was for you to state your intentions for the rest of the year and your participation in the program. And then I have this vellum that is printed with stars and dots that I love because they're black and white, and everything just coordinates so well. I got this in the Planner Society kit, as you remember me doing it on the edge of all of my dividers in my LV planner in my last video. So I used one of my leftover items here to just add a little deco to this divider. Next is where I used 3 journaling cards to state my word, the definition of it, and the reason why I'm doing the program this year, along with a felt heart and a cork element that I glued once again to cellophane and slipped into the pocket. So this is a 4-pocket divider page, and I really like how that turned out. On the other side, I used another cork element to just cover up the back of the one on the front facing side. And then I have an invitation for what I would like to invite into my life for the year. A quote, this is my quote for the year, vellum divider, because I just like doing that in my planner, so I decided to keep doing it here. This is a tag, it's cardboard, and it is just a plain tag. So I decided to put it here as a kind of intermediate divider where I put a little dot element, another item from my own stash, and a little card here that's saying what I'm going to be doing this month. I was reintroduced to the GTD program this year. I read it when David Allen first wrote the book. I decided to put this here because it just kind of popped up in my life in January, and I just wanted to document that. As part of the program, you're given these pages where you list your intentions and you just write in a journaling format about things that you would like to do, and so I did that. And I stuck a little sticker here for me to use when I have my photo that I want to put here ready. This is a divider that came in the Planner Society kit that I would probably not use in any of my planners. It's large, so it's maybe meant more for an A5 book, and my book is a personal size. So I decided to use it here, along with a laminated paper bag that I prepared and just glued one of these bows that I made from my own stash to it. Some other items that I may use I put here as well are some of the dividers that I had in my planner in January, and also another bag that I had used for my stickers in the January setup. So I kept that here so that I can use that maybe in February or in the months ahead, and we'll see how that goes. But I just wanted to show you that I had used a lot of the same items that I used in my planner set up for January here, and that was fun. Next is my pocket agenda. This you may recognize as being the Filofax Croc pocket agenda, and I love the Croc finish. I loved it the minute I saw it, so I picked it up, and I use it primarily for jotting notes and just taking it around with me. It's just easy to do. So I attached a poof to it. It's very large, but I think it's adorable, so I put it here. This bow came in the Planner Society kit in December, and I didn't know what to do with it. It actually was wrapped around some sticky notes, and I just loved that it was packaged that way. But once I untied the bow to use the sticky notes, I didn't know what to do with the bow, and then I decided to just put it here because it looks so cute. I'm still keeping this Happy New Year bookmark in here, which I had from January, but I still have it in here because I really like it. I have an ollie clip, gray little bauble here that came in one of the previous Planner Society kits. I have this that I really love. It's kind of like a little tassel bookmark, and I interchange it throughout my planners. I have another color as well. And back here I have a silver and pink flower. So there are some other things inside, so let's have a look. So while the rings are silver, I don't really care. I mix the metals as I have more gold elements than I do silver, really. And it's probably because of my LV agenda, which has gold rings. I keep a charm on this little zip pull right here, and I don't zip this closed because I have all kinds of things in here that I just want to keep. A couple of things that were from a previous Planner Society kit, and this says, "Kindness is contagious." This one, "Never give up." So two of my favorite thoughts. Just keep them in here for when I want to have access to it. It's still cold. It's cold here too. I mean, we have a cold front. A storm just went through. As you know, I live in Hawaii, so it's not really cold to everyone else, but to us it is. So I have a doily in here. You know I like doilies, so I keep it in this back pocket. And then I have an acetate and vellum with the little pink stars that are embossed on it. It may come off as silver to you, but it really is pink, very, very light. And then my very sparkly initial K and love for KeahiLove. So the next section is my calendar. Another piece of vellum, a paper clip from Jibbit. And then these are just little random information like the 2019 calendar, the notable dates. So this page is my to-do list behind my January monthly calendar. I don't really need to have a monthly calendar in every one of my planners, but I like to keep calendars just so that I have a visual of the month to refer to whenever I need to. And also, since this is kind of a on the go or around the house kind of a journal that I just take around with me or leave on my bedside, it's good to have a calendar when something pops into my head to be able to jot down quickly what would work on what day. This is how simple it is to decorate a pocket planner. You just need a few elements and you're done. So that's what I did here. What I like about this planner is the far left column. Use the column that's on the side and write down whatever's going on the day, and that's perfect. This is using the January Planner Society kit to decorate it, and I haven't shown you how I've done that in my Louis Vuitton planner yet, but this is what I did for this planner. I just think it's adorable. Behind the monthly pages are these weekly pages, and I don't really like horizontal weekly pages. Of course, I have it flipped to a blank week, so you can just take a look at how it's set up. I prefer vertical sections for me to write in, but it's a small planner, so I guess this is the most efficient way to use the space on these very tiny pages. But the cool thing is there is a space to list down items that you need to get done during the week. There's a small mini calendar here for you to refer to throughout the week as well. I made a page divider here, or a page marker, so that I can mark my place for the week. And I just laminated some vellum, stuck one of these divider tabs on that came with the Planner Society kit, and then laminated it. So there you go. I love it so much. And this section, I have this plan clip that is from a previous Planner Society kit. And then behind that I have a table of contents, because behind here I keep a bunch of lists on the to-do sheets that I got from Minted Sugar. So it's very useful. I really enjoy those pages, and so that's where they go. Next is my notes section. I also have a table of contents as the first page, followed by colored pages that I got with this Filofax planner. And since they're mostly filled, I'll just show you a blank one. It's just lined pages, perfect for jotting down notes. So this is a very, very simple planner. So you can see this is the whole year in here for weeklies and the whole year for monthlies. It's just a cute little tiny planner. Put some random stickers here that I could be using inside of the book. And then I have some sticky notes that I also used in my Louis Vuitton planner, if you remember. So here I need to put something else, and then I have a heart-shaped doily here and a little diptyque candle. One of my favorites are these Kate Spade bow paper clips. My pen is also from Kate Spade, and it has a little saying on it. It says, "Coming up roses." I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, that's what it says. And that's it. Every now and then we get these cases in the Planner Society kit. So I've always used mine for pens before, but I have this one pen case that is actually a converted makeup case I showed you before. I still use it, and I don't like changing out of it because it's perfect. So I just use this for washi, whatever washi that I'm going to use to decorate my planners in the month, and I found a bunch of them that I had in addition to the ones that came with the Planner Society kit that I loved using together. So they're all in here for January and February, because these are the colors that are going to go to decorate this book, the one little word book. So I want to make sure that I have them available and together. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to show you are my favorite stickers. Now, I mentioned these stickers in my last video, that the Coffee Monsters Co. and the Planner Spot make my favorite stickers. So I will show you what I got from both of them, starting with the Coffee Monsters Co. Some of the cutest things that she sends with each order, and I have a couple of orders here I decided to keep together to show you, are these little cards. And they look like they're journaling cards. I could use them as dividers in my pocket agenda or my personal agenda. But really on the back, what they are is they're bean counters. So you collect beans and then you get a free sampler. Next to every one of the Coffee Monsters Co. logos is a bean on your sticker card. So make sure that you look for that in case you didn't know. And so I got these 2 little samplers along with the rest of my order. And then I got a bunch of pages. So you can see what they are. Healthy eating, a 2nd anniversary sampler, a working emoji, motivational emoji, shopping emoji, doctor emoji, YouTube icons, emoji weather icons. Then I didn't know, maybe I didn't look so well before because I like the emoji stickers so well, but I didn't know that the Coffee Monsters Co. makes some other elements like these labels. So miscellaneous, monthly, a blank one, my lists, projects, and planning. And then these are washi tape, some other stickers here, tracker stickers, just cute. Some little half boxes and quarter boxes and other labels here. And these are the full boxes. And these stickers are holidays of 2019. So I got this obviously after New Year's, but I didn't want to use the V-Day one until after I showed you this. So I'll be using it now. Anyway, cute, isn't it? So these are from Coffee Monsters Co. if you're into that. I'm not big on stickers. These are pretty much the only 2 people I buy stickers from. I have bought stickers from other places, don't get me wrong, but more than anyone else, it'll be them. Now, the Planner Spot has her own box, subscription box, and it includes a lot of these sticker pages like these. So this is the February month stickers that I did not use yet because I'm showing them to you. But I already decorated my planner for February, so I better get on this because otherwise, well, you know, it's not just for February. So if in case I didn't use these, I could still use them anytime because good vibes are good all year round, as are hugs and kisses. So there's other flags and half boxes, quarter boxes, washi tape, and these little labels, just cute. But in addition, I got a little sampler from her because I ordered. Very cute too. Bow stickers, camera stickers, computer stickers, and the video stickers, and then these dot stickers. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, subscribing, and liking. I'll see you again soon.